just assume that you're already streaming.
Cool. This setup is hilarious. I have gum in my mouth.
Okay, you're live.
Oh no, I have gum in my mouth. Hey guys, how's it going? How is everyone doing? Alrighty.
I said assume that you're live.
I know, right? Like, otherwise, who knows what I would be doing. Hey, you guys, how's it going? All right, so I am going to actually be getting ready. She's bare bones. I have nothing on the face. I feel very vulnerable and naked, and like you're seeing all the splotchy redness and everything, but we're gonna, in real time, without making it look pretty, go into my everyday routine. So this is something that I do pretty much all the time. I like to get the blood flowing in my face. So my skincare is already done. I'm using a little uplift from Nurse Jamie and just trying my best to depuff. We went out and about yesterday and she ate so well. I had French fries, a lot of salt. I feel a little bit on the puffy side, so we're depuffing. This also feels really cooling, which is really nice. I love that so many of you are here from all around the world. I love seeing a global audience, so good. Love that you guys share where you are from. All right, I'm looking in the monitor and I'm like, ooh, we need to get started. Like, we need some makeup. I'm doing great. I'm having a really good morning aside from being like punished from eating good food. My face always shows it. Like, there's just no escaping it. It's crazy to me. If I ever eat like a real salt-rich food out at a restaurant, I'm just the next morning, always. Anyone else? Okay. You can see that kind of just brings a little bit of blood flow to the surface, and it does do something to help you look a little more snatched. So I always keep this guy right here, and then the first thing I'm gonna do on already prepped skincare-wise skin is go in with primer, and I'm sure many of you can guess what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Poreless Smoothing, and we're also collectively going to ignore the nails. I am painting them later today. I got 2 new holiday polishes from Chanel, and I am going to be going to town on a manicure at home, but she didn't have time, so we're just keeping it very raw, real, and natural today, and that's just the vibe. I don't want to hear it in the comments. I don't want to hear like, oh God, woman, paint your nails. Okay, that was a little much. All right, so I just spackle my face with this, and you can tell I kind of like spread over the areas where I need a little pore fill. I like to spread it in first, and then I kind of press because I really want to fill the pore. I don't want this to just sit on top. It's kind of like a putty. Think of like a spackle before you would paint a wall and you want to prime and like fill in all those grooves. That's what a primer like this that's heavy in dimethicone, that's thicker, is gonna do. Now, some people will DM me and they're like, hey, this one pills on me, because you wanna press it in and you don't wanna overuse the product. I actually used a little bit too much today. It's okay, I'm a professional, I can handle. But you really don't need too much. And then I do go around the nose a little bit. This is like not normally something that I would keep in a video of me like pressing on my nostril, but we're here to like look at everything. What do you guys think? I'm like really focused on teaching, and then I'm gonna like glance at the comments. Are we sending out a Tati list?
Yeah, I sent it out a minute.
All right, sweet. Sweet, sweet. If you are not in the US, you're gonna get an email from the Tati list, not a text. I would love for that to change in the future, but for now it is what it is. Hi, you guys. I'm like a little more like in my teaching mode, chill, and I hope this is good for you. All right, so we are primed, and now what I'm gonna do, because I am still dealing with obviously discoloration, a lot of the sun damage that is lightening up. I'm happy with how it's lightening up. I have been so good with my SPF. I've been so good to be gentle with my skin. And even though it's obviously not where I want it to be, I'm gonna need a bunch more treatments. It's getting better. So what I'm gonna do now is take a little bit of NARS concealer. This is in Macadamia 1.5. This is the soft matte. Focus. Oh my God, my nails are gonna kill me during this. regrets, deep regrets in my stomach right now. I'm regretting not doing my nails last night. I literally took the polish off, and it was glitter polish, so it was like a fight for my life to get the glitter polish off. And then James made dinner, and I was like, let's watch a show. And then I'm like I want to paint my nails before bed and like smear it everywhere. I really don't. So that's, bless it, that's what's going on. All right, Joan Ellis has a super chat. Do you have a question, Joan? Because I see you supporting. I love you. I thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, you guys, also yesterday, can I open this? Dear Lord.
Here I come.
No. If I need a man to open a makeup compact, that's just, my day just went down the toilet. I broke this yesterday too. Why can't I not get in there? This is the new Hourglass Holiday.
I don't know why. It's a magnet.
Okay.
It's a magnet.
I need to center or something, you guys. I was carrying too much stuff, and James is like, let me help you, don't carry too much. Because when I get PR, I think that I'm like Superwoman, and I'll like try to balance everything so I don't have to make 2 trips. Anyone else, you know that game? I was carrying this in one hand because I brought it with me to Dallas to touch up on our day date. Look what I did. I dropped it. I used it one time, and I dropped this. And I'm so mad at myself for it. I could just cry. Vicky, Bonita. Hi, Tati. Have you had time to check out Happy Beauty Co. in Texas? Last time I was there, I saw Moira products. There are other brands there that I would love your review on. I'm taking a picture of the chat because I have not checked that out. But I'm always down to find like a new beauty place. So I will be looking into that. Thank you so much. All right, let's get some coverage on the skin. Now, I like to use an eyeshadow brush for this that's a little bit fluffier. I'm using a BK Beauty 207. And what I mean by fluffier, this is more like an inner corner or lower lash line smudger situation. This is nothing that you typically would be like, oh, that's a great concealer brush. But if you have areas that need coverage like I do, this kind of a brush really, really works. It's just going to lay down a lot of product, but kind of fluffed out. One hormonal breakout right here. Right here. This is making me so angry. Every month, the same area. Just like, I need to like pray about it. Like, what is going on right here? We're gonna cover that up too. Maybe get a little bit around the nose, okay? This allows me to go a little lighter with my foundation. I already have coverage laid down. We're gonna let this kind of saturate and do its thing. This particular concealer does like to sit on the skin for a minute. And then when you're putting your foundation on top, it doesn't move as much. Another one that is really good for this type of a technique is Dermacol. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just noticed there's more than 1,000 of you here watching. You guys, thanks for being here. If you wouldn't mind sharing the live, liking the live, that always helps. What am I doing? I'm like hiding the fact that I'm drinking yerba mate.
Hey babe, why don't you tell people what the Tati list is? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't know what it is.
Okay, the Tati list is a list you can join to get updates about what I'm up to, if I'm gonna in the future be doing meetups in your area. Also, it will let you know if you've won a giveaway. You're automatically entered in any giveaway that I ever do. We select people at random and you are notified just at random. So you could just be having like a regular old day, and because you signed up for the Tati list a few months ago and you were randomly selected, you would get notified that you have a gift on its way to you. You don't have to pay for shipping. We have all the information already. Everything's set to go. We will never share your data. Everything is just in a container with me and James. It's not run by another management company. It's just us. And that is the Tati list.
And if they're in the US, they get an SMS text.
Yes.
So.
And you can save my contact, and then you really feel like I am the one, because I am the one pulling the trigger there for the text message. It's not like an automated system. Like, I'm the one typing the message out and sending it. So save my contact, and then my icon pops up, and you know that you're receiving a text message from me, which I think is really cool. Like, I feel like it was one of those moments where I'm like, wow, like we're in the future. Like, this is so cool. So sign up. It is free to join. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little Painterly paint pot and pop this on my eyes. And I'm just gonna take a concealer buffer from Zoeva. And this part, I like to kind of get in the inner area here where I get shadowy. That's why sometimes I like doing this before foundation. But it's messy. Like, I'm not going for perfection. Okay, we have another super chat from Ashley. Ashley says, I always miss the lives, but I wanted to say hi and I love the lives. I will be back for a replay later. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. I'm wanting to do more like makeup tutorials, get ready with me, so that on the replay, there's something educational and worthwhile for you guys, you know? I am filming later today, so I was like, I gotta get ready anyway. Like, why not just do it on camera? There's something a little bit like ADD to me about not being able to like take a break and like breathe deep and figure out what my next move is. So like this is a little bit of mental gymnastics for me, but I wanted to try it. So hopefully this works. Okay. Oh my gosh, and James is knocking things over.
Yeah, those are the highlighters that you put on my desk that I'm never gonna use.
Oh my gosh, wait, no, I just looked at the floor and it's like actual like pen highlighters. I was like, what highlighters? What broke? What things are breaking around here? Like what broke?
So
no, there's just like neon highlighters on the ground.
There's a comment, Amber.
Okay,
She
yes.
works at Ulta.
Okay.
She was like, Tati, I'm already sold out of all of the mini eggs. Well,
Uh-oh, we have more of
we
them.
have more. Yes,
we do
did.
have more. I am gonna open some of those up today. I need to get some foundation on. I feel so crazy bare.
We
So
have 4 left.
we have 4 left.
Maybe you can open 1 today.
Yeah.
Because we gotta save some.
I'm using the Doll 10 foundation. This is a new one that I'm actually really, really liking. And thank you, James. Do you feel that I'm ready for foundation on my face? Because this is not working for me. So we are going to pat and press. I'm using a Rose and Ben foundation brush. This foundation stretches like nobody's business. It wears so incredibly well. I heard someone on TikTok say it's like double wear, and it really is. It will crease a little bit. That's my only complaint so far. I'm in the shade medium, but are you kidding me? Flawlessness. Like this is a full coverage, flawless foundation if you're looking for something like that. And I have combo skin, so I think this would work for combo leaning dry or oily. Definitely like not a skin tint. But yo, like I've dipped in once and I'm almost gonna get my whole face.
While you're doing that,
Yeah.
I just want to say,
Oh God.
A, you guys are awesome. B, I'm a little bit bored.
What? What?
Well, like when I'm doing this with TikTok, like left and right, I'm like block, mute, go away. And like you guys in the comments, you're just amazing. There's like no drama, there's no problems.
I really like this.
I love you guys so much. And I'll see if I can find something to do.
Hey, thanks. Thank you. And also, he is not encouraging any troll behavior. We like the peace. To CYN, I've watched you since you used to record in the room. Oh my gosh, right? Like, do you remember any of you when people thought that I lived in a hotel because the mirror behind me made it look like I had a double bed situation in my bedroom? That was a time.
Hey, did you see the super chat from Slytherin Sagittarius?
No, I did not.
Said, what are your must-haves for hair care?
Must-haves for hair care? Oh my gosh, right now I'm still into Wow root lifting products. I used that today to kind of refresh my day 3 hair. Can you believe? I was gonna wash it this morning. James and I had one of those mornings where we were eating breakfast and we just started talking forever, and I was like, I'm enjoying my life more than just like getting ready, so I'm gonna like go with it. But I need to rewash the hair. But my dry shampoo that is saving the day also is from Kristen S. I'm just into that brunette dry shampoo so much. Megan Freeman says, thank you for being you. Love your candor and ability to be vulnerable. Lead the way, girly. Thank you so much. That's just so nice. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm getting a hug through the internet and it feels so nice. Thank you guys. As far as other hair care products, I think I really do like the Pantene $20. Was it $20 or $30? It was like a high-end price tag on a product I bought off Amazon. I was like, why is Pantene so expensive? But I actually do like it. Like, it's not a joke. I was kind of thinking it would be a joke, but it's not. I like it. And then the shampoo I last used was Nioxin. I kind of like just teeter around on different shampoos that I use. Oh, and anything Orbe. We're in an Orbe era right now. Orbe all the way. Hairspray, texturizing spray. Yes. Do you see how full coverage this is though? Like, are you kidding me? I am a blank canvas at the moment. And I'm kind of doing this a little bit without a mirror. Like so she's doing her best and it's blending pretty well. Now it's made my under eyes look terrible. We're gonna fix that. I see another super chat here, but my computer is being a little weird. Brittany says, James, I can cause problems if you want. If you want something to do, kidding. Love Tati. Can't be negative if I tried. You guys are honestly so awesome. Did I miss another super chat?
Happy B.
Happy B.
She says, already on the Tati list, how to change address.
Oh, email support@thetattilist.com. And do you have any instructions, James? Because he's the one that will read it.
Yeah, put in the message, hey, James, look at this.
Hey, James, look at this. That is your instruction. We will remember, hey, James, look at this.
The problem with...
We're going in with a little Makeup by Mario bronzer. I'm going to go off of a glass palette.
Just to give context, the problem with support at the Tati list is it also is for all notifications of everything Salesforce. So every time somebody joins, it gets a message. Every time somebody changes something, it gets a message. So for me to read your one message, I've got to go through 100 other messages. So have patience.
We're a small team.
We're going to hire somebody to help us with this. It's a little overwhelming, but...
Talk about biting off more than we could chew, because we are the dream team that loves to be like, what if we did this? Wouldn't it be cool if we did that? Let's do this, and just kind of figure it out in flow. So we're figuring it out, and we will, but...
Hey, the other benefit of the Tati list is every now and then we send out really deep promo codes that brands give to us. So we email those to you guys, and you get a chance to shop on the cheap, which is awesome.
Yes.
And we got another big giveaway coming up.
Yes, very big.
Next
probably the best. Like, honestly, I can't even believe it. Like, it was one of those things where I was like, oh, like, I don't have a manager. So when companies reach out and they're like, we want to work with you, I'm just like, I'm doing something right. Like, I did something right because, okay, thank you. So things are going in the right direction, you guys. And she is back full swing in business mode, in development mode, in creative mode. And I'm loving it. And your support and being able to like do lives and chit chat and touch base has been everything. I'm so reinvigorated. It's just crazy because it's been a rough couple of years. It really, really has. And to be honest, there's still like, it's still a little bumpy, but getting back on track. Finally. All right, so that was the Makeup by Mario bronzer. This is the Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum in light medium. It is so gentle. It is subtle. It is not like an in-your-face situation whatsoever. I saw someone on TikTok last night, because I love watching Beauty Whatnot on TikTok, say that you should do... Oh, whoops. Oh, God. Oh my gosh, no. I'm gonna be punished. I saw that there was a technique, and I love trying new techniques, of doing your sculpting and bronzing before concealer. I don't know. I thought I would try. Why not? So I'm gonna go in with a little Maybelline Fit Me. I don't know what shade this guy is because it is so loved that there's literally barely the word Maybelline on this puppy anymore. But there you go. Okay. Ooh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't wet a beauty blender. Hey, can you run this under water really quick for me?
Yes.
You will be my absolute hero.
Of course. And I am in the middle of answering someone's question about Schmidt-Schmidt.
Oh, okay.
Do you want it washed too?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, the best. Okay. Rachel says, I know you've had health struggles in the past. Did you ever learn any autoimmune diseases you had? If so, did you find anything that helped? Honestly, I feel like I've had so much go on with my body, and the root cause is always stress. Like it's always stress that kind of throws my hormones off balance. And it's always this thing of getting more grounded, more peaceful in a routine and getting my hormones back straight, because that is what screws me up every single time. Like I recently have had this issue, like should we go there? Let's chat about it, where like every time I eat food, my stomach gets swollen and I'm like, not effing again. Like we are not doing this again. Are you kidding me? So I've been battling that, but like what I found is if my body starts to get in like a stress panic and like a flare up, that I just really have to look at my routine and like remove a few things that could be causing stress. And for me, having a nice nighttime routine, and I'm talking like journal, stretching, bath time, even something like putting on body lotion can be just like really soothing to your system. And I know that might sound silly, but like your nervous system and your hormones are like the control center for everything. So if your body's screaming at you, it's kind of telling you, hey, like we need to find a way to rest. Please be gentle with me. And that's helped. I mean, it's not always the quickest fix in the moment, but I hope that that helps in some way. All right, Jade, hi, will you also be doing a YouTube video about holiday makeup sets and releases? How do you feel about Huda? Her last big eyeshadow palette, I love it, I'm here for it. And the price of the Patrick Ta shadow did surprise me. I don't see people commenting on that a lot, but I do know that prices in general on everything have gone up, and I empathize because it is really expensive when you're talking about sourcing ingredients and components. Like the cost of goods has just escalated in a really crazy way. And people aren't ordering in the same volume because the demand isn't the same as it was even like 5 years ago. So I empathize with it, but yeah, that price did surprise me. I'm still curious to try them. Hawaii 50H says, aloha Tati. I love Hawaii so much. Forever fan and so happy you're back at it. I really missed when you took a break. What do you do when your makeup pills and there's no time to redo it? Do you want to know? Honestly, I take a velour puff. Thank you so much. You're the best. I take a velour puff and I kind of graze the pilling off and then kind of stipple any excess that's on my foundation over what area is pilling, because you don't want to take your finger and like rub the pilling off. So I know it's like a weird move, but honestly, it happens to all of us. Like you can be using two products that the ingredients just do not mesh, and that can cause pilling. So just kind of like do this business. Grab it off of there, grab your foundation brush or sponge, whatever you're using, and instead of rubbing, creating more friction that's gonna create more pilling, just press over the area. Maybe add a little setting mist into the mix to kind of smooth and gloss things out, and you should be okay for the day. But then make sure that you're looking at the products and being like, hey, maybe this moisturizer and primer are like a no-fly zone. That can sometimes be like the problem, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Color Brights, I just watched your dupe video and bought the Revolution palette. It's so good. It is, right? Like, honestly, that one, I'm shocked because there was a part of me that was like, I feel really guilty, but I think the dupe is better. Like, oh my gosh, like, I feel like, like kind of ashamed to say that. But it's so good. Like, so good. I'm so happy that you got it and that you're loving it. And thank you for being here for all 5 of my lives. That's amazing. Color Brights, you're amazing.
Hey, I was out of the room for a minute. Have you...
Amber, I'm in it. I'm in it. Amber's here. Did she have a question? You're just sending me a super chat and you're lovely and you're here for the first time. Thank you so much. Let me make sure I got to everybody.
So did you get Hawaii?
Yes.
Tati,
yes.
Color Brights.
Yes, yes, yes.
And Megan Freeman.
Megan Freeman, yes.
Okay.
What holiday stuff are we into, you guys? Like, what are you seeing anything makeup wise that you're like, yes, absolutely? And also, are you guys gonna be buying the Patrick Ta shadows? I do think they're pretty expensive. Like, their pricing on them is pretty up there, but they do look really magical, right? Okay, we're gonna go into lips and it's gonna get a little rough and wild, and you guys, I'm gonna ask you to not laugh. Because speaking of Patrick Ta, this is worth every freaking penny, okay? This is a sculpting duo. You get the cream, you get the powder. This shade right here, for some reason, she's defined is my favorite eyeshadow shade for the outer corner. Now this cream is also so blendy and so heavenly, and I love contouring my lips with it, which it's dark and it looks a little extreme, but then I put foundation on top and all is well. So I just go underneath here. Let's see. And again, I'm using an eyeshadow brush. I use my brushes however I feel like using them. Do not limit yourself when you're doing makeup. Do you know what I noticed? I have the same lip line as Christina Aguilera. And it actually made me feel a lot better about myself. Like I have this weird, do I see right here? Like thing, and this is from childhood. This is not lip filler or anything. Right here and here that pop out and make my lower lip look totally uneven. And like it's so hard to like overline my lips. It's been like a constant struggle in my life.
Diana is saying, James, please look at this.
Oh.
Tati, will you please review the Manicurist Green Flash Gel?
Green Flash Gel? What?
I think that's what it is. Green Flash Gel Polish.
Okay, will you write that down?
Yes.
I'm just over here complaining about my lip shape.
I thought you were humble.
Yes, I look so good.
I look like Christina Aguilera.
I look like Christina Aguilera. No, but she has the same thing. And so now I'm watching like all of her lip moves and I'm like, how's she making it look good? Like, how's this looking good? Because sometimes when I overline my lips, it just looks like it just does not look too good. So I really like doing this move and then putting the foundation just a little bit on top of it and then going in with a liner, and almost like creates a little bit of a barrier and volume to create that fake line without it looking so overdrawn, if that makes any sense. So I'm just taking the excess that's on my foundation brush, going over. You don't want to smear any of your contour down on the chin or up above the lip. So you just want to pat lightly.
Hey, Brittany is asking any advice if you feel like you're left behind and haven't met the man who is the one yet. And then she followed up, like, how did you find a great guy like James?
How did I find you?
Match.com 2010.
I know, but like after all of my pitiful relationships, which we were talking about this morning, I did date like heavy, like lot of narcissistic men, like where they would love bomb the crap out of me in the beginning and then I'd get caught in their web and then the abuse would start and then it would get really like mind games and like snarky comments that would be so just like wanting you to do everything to up level to win that, you know, love bombing affection back. And like it was a whole thing. Like I've had some bad relationships. In comes James, and I don't even know how, like, thank God, like I went on Match.com and it was just one of those meant to be situations where I found him and I finally knew myself enough that I knew what I wouldn't put up with. But the other thing of that I just want to share, like while on topic, is now I can see, because like this is a topic that's talked about a lot online, narcissistic behavior and abuse and all of this. It can happen in friendships, in business, and I'm now very aware that that pattern is something that is a problem with me. Like I have allowed that into my life in the past, and I don't want that anymore. So I guess the thing to say is you have to become what you want before you attract it. Like you have to know yourself to a certain degree of your worth and what you desire before it's going to come into your life. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but get to know yourself, and when the timing's right, it'll be right and it'll be fantastic. Like you never want to force love, right? Let it be. But don't isolate either. Like you can't just let it be like and never leave your house. Like meet people, but have your standards set, you know?
You had a super chat from Ashley Phillips.
Ashley Phillips, wanted to let you know I started watching you newly sober, and let me read that again, my brain. I'm getting too excited reading this comment. Wanted to let you know I started watching you newly sober. You taught me all about makeup, just made 8 years. Loved your video about the battle you faced with addiction. I'm a friend of Bill's. That's amazing. I love that that this has opened up this new dialogue and connection with subscribers, and I'm happy that you're enjoying my videos. And congrats on 8 years. That is major. Like, that is so, so major. I love that. I love hearing about all of your stories. It encourages me, so thank you so much. All right, we're going in with a little Lolita from KVD. Do they still call it that anymore? Or are we like not, like we're not in that era? Nope, it's still called the one I have. Okay. Really hard to talk and do liner. And I just effed it up. Okay.
And you got 3 more super chats.
We're getting places. The process of makeup looks really not attractive. To get to good makeup, you got to be willing to like go through like the trenches of it looking kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Christina, thank you so much for the super chat, for being here. First live, love it. Happy to have you. Hope that you learned something from my process of getting ready. If you have any questions, let me know. Brandy, what helps truly tired? I'm tired. What helps truly puffy eyes? Concealer does not hide the puff. My left eye always looks like I have a black eye. It's allergies. I'm safe. Okay, so allergies are just the worst. Sometimes, you guys, and actually I'm dealing with this more recently, where this eye is like allergies and any pressure in my sinus like makes this eye smaller. It's really frustrating when one eye looks different than the other with like dark circles and all of that, so I get it. I would suggest start using eye patches that you keep in the fridge. That can, through the cooling, help any swelling to go down. A concealer is not really gonna get rid of any puffiness. It's really gonna be something that has caffeine in it, an eye cream with caffeine, or any type of an eye patch that, again, if you put it in the fridge, bonus points, because that cooling effect is just going to constrict everything and help puffiness to dissipate. But also, it could be diet related. I'm not a nutritionist, but that is something to think about. I know that there are certain things that just make my under eyes worse, and there are things that I do that make them better, you know, outside of makeup. So, but any like ice rolling or cooling under the eye, and then go in with a good eye cream with caffeine, and then your concealer, and that should help. Did I miss any? Okay, we need lipstick. We need some lipstick, and I have a new one. I have a new one from MAC, and it's actually called So Thanks. It's MAC, and I love so much the scent of a new MAC lipstick. Oh my God. I literally could just sit here and huff it. It's like the most distinct.
That's awful.
Why? Stop. Don't judge. Don't judge.
Behavior.
It's James, it's me and my friends right now, okay? I forget he's in the room, like over at the computer in the corner sometimes when I'm doing this. I'm sure I say so many inappropriate
That's an
things.
addiction that people suffer with, huffing. That's a real thing.
Well, I'm going to be offensive some of the time. I just mean it playful. But it does smell so good. Like, there's nothing like a new MAC lipstick. Tell me I'm wrong. And it's like, I don't really like scents on lip products that much, but this, give it to me. I love it. Okay, this is not as, it's very sheer. This is more sheer than I thought it would be, but it's really pretty. Something I like about MAC lipsticks, you can really kind of rub and build that gel up. I look crazy, I know. I'll be back soon. Ah, I do not have cute lipstick face. Ah, don't look. You know how you see some women put on lipstick and you're like, that is like sexual, and like she looks beautiful, and like I look like a Muppet when I put lipstick on. It is not, I look like the crazy aunt. I look terrible. Okay, so, and now my hair's sticking to my face. Okay, what do we think of that color? I like it. It'll look better when the rest of my makeup is done. We need some powder. And
You've got a super chat from Amber.
Amber, Have you considered a membership tier for those of us who would love a deeper connection to allow more questions and answers in a more intimate way? I have not considered that. I mean, I want everybody to be able to hang out and get what they want out of a live. I have considered doing kind of a like Patreon-esque thing. Like I've considered it, but I don't know how that would work, to be honest. So, yes and no.
Well, we know how it would work.
I don't want anyone to feel left out.
Yeah, we don't want anyone to be
But
excluded.
there is a part of me always that was like, wow, could I actually have a separate place where I could be really unfiltered and speak how I want to speak without worrying about people lifting my content, manipulating it, and using it inappropriately? Like, that's appetizing to me, if I'm being honest, you know? All right, we're going in with a little Huda Beauty, little powder. I am loving her campaign for her new palette. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was dying. I love the music video. I watched it like 5 times. I am so happy for her and inspired by her. Like, I'll start crying. Honestly, a woman who takes control over something that she built and steps back into that position is an inspiration to all of us, and like great leadership, and like I am here for it. So here for it. Okay. Wow, that actually made me feel a little bit emotional. Okay, she's powdered. Good. We're gonna go into a little bit of blush. Let's do some blush. Ooh, my new flower nose brush is in my purse. They have the best little baby brush that is so good just to kind of very sweetly get on the apples of the cheek. I'm gonna go in with an IT Cosmetics. It's actually a foundation brush instead. Wait, no, yes, no. What do I want? What do I want? I want that other brush is what I want. No, I'm gonna go Laura Mercier. And we're gonna go into these two from the holiday palette from Hourglass that I busted. Oh my gosh, literally. I'm not on their PR. Like, I paid good money for this and she's disappointed. Disappointed. Actually, that may, like, anytime I would drop anything, whether it was sent to me or I bought it myself, I think I would be disappointed. But I just bought this. Like, I just bought it and took her for a drive one day. What do? I'm like, just... If you didn't know by now, I am literally super clumsy. I don't know why. I don't know why. James makes fun of me for it. I'm constantly tripping, knocking things over. Yeah, it's just a thing. Okay, Leslie. Hi from Monterey. Fan since 2016, been watching you. Been watching the X-Files with my boyfriend, and your sisters were amazing. Was that not the creepiest? Imagine growing up with them. And then they do like the one-liners from their episode. It was terrible, terrifying. And there's 2 of them and they're identical and it's super creepy, but we were really proud too. Why did they decide to quit acting? Also, any recommendation for frizzy hair and styling with your Dyson Airwrap? I think acting ended up being just something that was fun through childhood, and interests changed. Sabrina is a teacher and a mom, and Erica is a mom and a nurse. And yeah, I think it was fun for a while, and my mom and dad were really supportive of like any of our artistic desires, so that was pretty cool. But what a moment. Yeah, they were on the episode Eve, which there's a band called Eve 6, and they actually named themselves after that episode, and we always thought that was super cool. And then there was one moment where we were all out to dinner and the band Eve 6 was there, and we got to kind of be like, hey, like, it's so weird, right? So that was pretty cool. Anyway, if anyone's old enough to remember Eve 6, anyone?
Jackie Espinoza has a question for both of us. It's a super chat. It says to Tati and James, I'm thinking about increasing my online presence with my business. What tools do you feel have been the best to help go from at-home video to more professional content? Well, Jackie, we still do at-home video. But I guess a nice suite of Adobe Creative Cloud. You've got Photoshop, you've got Illustrator, you've also got Premiere. That's what we edit with. Invest in a good camera, good lighting, and a good microphone.
And do you know, okay,
Sennheiser's the best.
that was really good. A good rundown. Also, don't be afraid with your, I don't want to say smaller social platforms because our phones are so powerful, but get to know some of the different software and applications. Like go into the App Store, and different camera apps, filter apps, editing apps can be very, very helpful. We are in a land where anything we want to learn is at our fingertips. So if you have a question, you can likely pop that into YouTube and find a tutorial. Like if you want to know how to get the best lighting for a glamorous look in a video, like you can type that in and there will be someone that will literally step by step teach you. And I would just recommend going in like a student and learning as much as you can. But you don't need as much like crazy equipment as you might think. So start where you're at. All right, Kathy, what do you and James usually do for Halloween? Do you do haunted houses? Do you get trick-or-treaters? I do not do haunted houses. I do not, oh my gosh. I was in a haunted house once when I was younger. I played Wednesday Addams. There was like a local theater company that I was involved in, and they had a haunted ship. And that was like the time of my life. I was like 11 years old and I had the braids and everything. And my job was to pop around a corner and like scare people. And I got very into character and it was freaking so much fun. It was honestly one of my most memorable days of my life. James is raising his hand. What? Did you know this?
No, I didn't know that, but I'm only going to ask this once. And if you don't
What?
want to do it for them, I won't push you.
Oh no.
But can you show them the trick you can do with your eyes? That's so
No,
exciting.
someone's gonna, no.
Okay.
That is, it's my part. No, I literally look like I am from another realm. I have weird muscle control of my under eye area and I can look crazy.
No kidding, she has this
I can
thing.
move one eye at a time and
She looks like the
We're
girl
trying-
from The Ring.
yeah.
Like it's scary.
there's one
When
time
she
where I
gives
was
you
really,
that look, you really don't want to see
I
it.
was really upset with James and we were kind of playing around and I like looked at him and I locked my eyes in that and I just like gave him like a death stare and he's like, ha ha, funny. Now stop. Please stop it. And like, cause it's super creepy. I don't know why I developed that trick. I'm not doing it on camera. I did it one time at a party when everybody's like, I'm double jointed. Look at my cool trick. And like everyone's going around the table and they're like, what's your hidden talent? And I like did my eyes like that and everyone's like, oh dear God. So yeah. Where did that come from? What made you think of that?
Haunted house.
The haunted house. Okay, so for Halloween, we're not big Halloween people. You know, I don't like scary movies. I don't like horror movies. I have a very vivid imagination and I don't need that imagery like locked in my brain. So I pass. But, you know, I don't know. Yeah, it's fun. We don't get trick-or-treaters here. So yeah, so no.
Well, it's a gated community with mostly older people with no kids.
Yep. Which is exactly my speed right now. Quiet, serene. But when we were in LA, there was a time where we decorated our entire like front like driveway and we sat out there with a big cauldron of candy and hand them out to the neighbors and that was fun. If anyone remembers back on Snapchat, let me say every social platform during this live. Holy smokes. Okay, so this is the part of my makeup routine that stresses me out. You guys know my brows. If I could edit onto my face a pair, oh gosh darn, a pair of really, really great brows. Oh man, they're uneven. There's just not enough hair there. I feel like I want to pluck them, but I don't. Like I literally was looking at this facialist in Fort Worth and it was like this 90-minute amazing like hydrofacial and it's like brow waxing included. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I'm so afraid of anyone waxing my brows because I feel like I have nothing to begin with.
Hey, Tots.
What?
I think you've got a few super chats you need
Oh,
to
do
catch up
I?
with, and I don't know if you'll see them anymore.
Oh, I don't.
Giselle says, I have the MAC Viva Glam 25 and it smells like candy. We have it.
So good.
People can't hear it, so.
Giselle says she has the Mac Viva Glam, and it smells like candy. Yes, it does.
It says we have in Argentina, and it's addictive.
You have it in Argentina. Ah, man, I'm jealous then. Yum.
So, and you got the Halloween one.
What do you and James do for Halloween? There was one more. Thank you so much. I am a regular and a mod in true crime live streams, and I wish I had that kind of community in the beauty space where the chat becomes buddies. It's so nice. Like, honestly, I love when I read the chat where you guys are helping each other with questions. It's honestly the best. And to Julie, you've been a fan since 2015 when you had knee surgery. Well, hopefully your knee is doing much better, but thanks for being with me. This is really good, and I cannot believe that I've been able to carry on a conversation and do my makeup. You guys don't even know. This is like, I'm gonna Dear Diary it tonight and be like, I am a champion because I did the unthinkable. I usually have to take so many breaks when I'm filming. Like, my brain is just like, you know, what are we doing now? What do we, like, it gets like very like overwhelming. But here's to something new. And also, like, this is something I'm trying on for size. Don't know how successful I am with it because I'm really hard on myself. So hard on myself that it's even difficult to say that I'm hard on myself. But I've got to like get over this whole perfectionism thing, and I think the lives are helping, like in a weird emotional psychological way. Like, they're helping me to not need to be perfect, because I have this like thing that I want to just like, I just want to crack it and like just break it off of me. So yeah, like showing up and getting ready like this and just hanging out with you guys and having you guys actually enjoy it and not have this pressure of like, you know, well, you screwed that up and it's done. Like, I don't know, I'm throwing that out the window and just running with it. So thank you. Because I think in the beauty community too, like, we all think that we have to be absolutely A+ perfect superstars all the time to be worthy of what we're doing. And it starts to make you a little cuckoo in the head. Like, literally, why on the planet would I ever think that I should roll out of bed in the morning and look in many ways like the character Glam Life Guru? Like, that's just not reality, you know? So, and then let's add aging into the mix, because that's fun. That is fun. The 40s, full of wisdom, full of so many good things, full of change. Oh my God.
This one I answer.
Okay.
Maybe from Michigan says, hey, Tati and James, did you have a MySpace profile, and what was the song on your profile? Mine was Rockstars by Nickelback.
No, no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
James. Oh, mine was probably worse. Mine was probably some emotional, like, subtweety, like, but you get what I'm saying. Like, on MySpace, you kind of like let the world know, like, this is emotionally like where I'm at. My boyfriend broke up with me, and so like, I'm sad, you know? And like, do we remember the stress of picking your top friends? Stop that. Like, that was stressful. Stressful. It is hot back here. I am sweating in this. Oh my God. I need to go change my shirt.
Why are you wearing a sweater?
It is, okay, it's like 81 degrees outside, but it's freaking near Halloween, and my brain cannot handle that it is fall and hot. Like, it's a very weird thing. Do we even have the air conditioning on? Because I honestly think I need to go change.
Would you like me to
Go
to
and
sit
grab
down?
me, will you go and grab me a t-shirt? Because my natural deodorant is not, well, it's not antiperspirant, so it's doing jack nothing for me right now.
I mean, I can sit down and talk to them for a while if you want to go
Yeah,
grab your
I'll
own
be right
shirt.
back. I'll be right back.
Haha. Now I'll tell you all the secrets. So let's see. I'm reading your comments. There's like a delay, all right? So it's like a 20-second delay, and I will soon see your questions that you have for me, and I will try to spill the tea the best that I can. Yeah, okay, Southerly Kate. Hey, what's happening? Okay, now you guys are going fast. Yes, I love Texas barbecue. I love hurtados, and there's a really famous one that's coming to Fort Worth that started in Austin. I can't remember the name right now, but I'm so psyched. Right? Nickelback does get unnecessary hate. They are actually one of the most successful bands of all time. Actually, they're one of the last bands that was a band that is successful. We're in the age of the independent artist. If you wrote a book, I would love to know your Christianity journey. I get not sharing it online. Yeah. What is my weird talent? Oh, gosh. Huh. I'll have to get back to you on that. Favorite Nickelback song, Rockstars. I love Metallica too. I've been to 14 Metallica shows. That's a lot, I know, but like I go way back. My first show was with Ozzy Osbourne when they opened for Ozzy in like 1985. Skincare by James, none. I used to love Shiseido, and they stopped making my favorite cleanser a few years ago. Boxers or briefs? Boxer briefs. They now know what kind of underwear I wear.
All I hear is boxer briefs. Are you kidding me?
She's back.
Okay, guys. So much better. I feel less constricted. Okay. Where were we? Wait, can we just the skin looks so good. Oh my gosh, this foundation is so incredible. Yes.
Can we just say how brave I was to go online without any makeup?
Oh, I'm giving you evil eyes right now, James. Very brave. Okay. This foundation's awesome. I really like it so much. I'm wearing the Doll 10. This is a new launch. Have you guys heard of this? Ignore my nails. It's so good. It's a little tiny bit creasy, but once you set it with powder, it's not bad. Okay, what do I need? I feel like I need earrings. I just picked these up at Nordstrom. What do you guys think? Oh my God, ignore my nails. I'm literally, I'm just so mad at myself for not painting my nails last night. Okay, talking about perfectionism, there you go. All right, Joan, she has a question. Having the hardest time at getting my foundation to stay on my nose. I'm 58 and don't love full coverage. That's part of the problem. I hate to break it to you. The nose can be tricky. Maybe try layering it up on the nose exclusively. We typically rub our nose and like we don't even know it throughout the day. If you use a tissue at all or just anything that's itching your nose, like makeup is gonna move. As far as it just wearing off, like the product isn't long wearing enough, then maybe switch to a more long wear formula and make sure you're priming your nose so it has something to kind of grip to. That can help as well. But I'll be honest, the nose is tricky for all of us. And I wish you the very, very best. Probably try a new primer is what I would start with. Okay, we're gonna try these earrings really quick. I think they're kind of cute. And I thought they would go with my necklace that I wear all the time. Oh my gosh. And I really have an itch to like pierce my ears. Like I wanna do like the double, triple, like do the whole thing. I'm nervous how like I have very sensitive, like my earrings have to be a particular metal or I rash. So I'm kind of worried about it, but wouldn't that be cute? All right. Sabrina, love your name. That's my sister's name. I love your Tati beauty products. Tati, and can't wait for more. Thank you so much. I'm from Malta. Is it normal to barely ever receive an email SMS from the Tati list?
Yes.
It is normal, yes. So SMS is not outside of the US right now. You are going to be receiving emails, and as we do Tati list activations, you'll get those emails, and as we work with brands and do different exciting offers. You'll receive the emails, but it has admittedly been a larger task than either James or I thought it would be. So hang in there. You're on the list. You're automatically included in any and every giveaway that we do. So it will develop into more, and I'm excited that you want to receive more of those. So thank you for that, and thank you for being a part of it. You guys, so many are here. If you wouldn't mind sharing the live, we're gonna get into eyes and the rest of the face. What do you think about the earrings? I'm surprised that I actually really, really like them. A lock and a key. It kind of looks like the top of a soda can, this part. Kind of tripping me out a little bit now that I'm seeing it on. What do we think? I like them. I like them. And then I'll show you just for fun. I also got this. How cute is this? Right? I think this is so my speed. This is 36 bucks. I'm hoping it doesn't rash me. What is the brand? The brand is hiding. This is from Panache? It says it's lead free. I kind of live. I like it. All right. I'm trying to have more jewelry that is linkable and available because I'm so sick of everyone being like, where's your jewelry from? And I'm like, it's from 20 years ago. So trying to get back into it a little bit. These are cute. Okay, back to the face. Let's get to eyes. I do want to go in with that darker, beautiful chocolatey shade from Patrick Ta. This is technically not an eyeshadow, but I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow. It's in She's Defined. But first, what do I want to do? First, I want to go in with just a bronzer. So we're going to go into the Hourglass palette that I broke. And, oh my gosh, she's dropping things. And we are going to go in with a MAC 224, a brush I've had forever and ever and ever. This is my first crease brush ever. I literally saved up babysitting money to buy a crease brush. My mom thought I had lost my mind. She's like, what are you gonna do with that brush? I'm like, everything. I will change my life, Mom. You don't understand. And ultimately I did. It's funny. That one, the wood like all wore off because for some reason at the time I'd like put it in my mouth. Gross. But the MAC 224 is a good one. So I'm just going to wiggle a little bronzer in the crease.
Hey, I put up a poll.
I see it. Have you liked this live? Do it now. Wow, James. Oh my gosh.
But the choices are yes or I'll do it now.
Ah. Leah says the chat is in agreement. Your natural nails are beautiful. You guys, I didn't see that in the chat. Really? They're unshaped. They could be better. Thank you. They could be better, but yeah, they're growing in. Like honestly, since my like crazy nail debacle, they're about half brand new. My nails grow lightning speed fast. It is crazy. You guys are asking a lot about like what supplements am I taking now that I'm not taking Halo. I will share with you. I believe this is a real big beauty secret specifically for women. There's a product called Oyster Max, and it is desiccated oysters. So it's technically a food, but who wants to eat oysters every single day? There's zinc and copper, and it's in nature's perfect ratio. And I swear, this stuff is so good to beautify you and help your immune system. So that is something I'm fully behind. Obviously not vegan, but I'm carnivore, so there's that. Okay. Blend, 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 blend. You guys, I spend an enormous amount of time doing this business, which is, and thank you, by the way, like Leah, thank you for letting me know that. And thank you guys for liking my natural nails. That's like a huge compliment. When I am doing my makeup, like slow doing my makeup, watching a show, doing my makeup, ooh, don't you hate it when you have a pesky hair that does that? I zone out and blend. Anyone else? It almost feels like good to me. Like it just feels like this is my self-love. I just like to blend. So take your time. Tati, do you resell your clothes on Poshmark, ThreadUp, etc.? So funny that you say that, because for the first time, and what is your name? Maybe from Michigan. For the first time, I've been going through my wardrobe and I'm like, yo, I don't fit into a lot of these beautiful clothes anymore. And there are things that I've worn one time that were gorgeous, well made. You can't get them anymore, designer and non-designer. And I've thought about it. And even stuff that does still fit, like, I don't need all of it. Like, I thought it would be funny to go through my closet. People are like, wow, you have so many clothes. And like, I do, but I thought it would be funny to go through and be like, and this is what I wore in that video, and this is what I wore in that video, and that video, and that video, and that video. Because literally that's how my brain works. When I go into my closet, it's kind of sectioned off. There's like a blazer section, a blouse section, a dress section, a black clothes section, just like camisoles, pretty top section. And like I look at all these sections and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have worn almost every single article of clothing in this space in some video or piece of content or event. And it's literally the weirdest thing ever. And also in like the essence of putting on a bit of a show, like I am aesthetically putting on a show when I am creating content, there is this expectation that you wear new outfits. So a lot of this stuff, I'm like, well, I already wore it in that big video and I already wore it in that big video. So like, what am I gonna do with it now? And that's like a whole weird thing. And I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, it's a little bit of a waste. So like, why not sell it? You're inspiring me. I might do it. I might do it. And thank you. I actually love finding like the needle in the haystack as far as like really cool, different, unique things. Like I'm half tempted to show you guys. I don't think she's on here. Do we think my mom is on here?
I don't know.
It's Mom's birthday coming up on Halloween. And I just bought her something that literally is so gorgeous and is that like, it's like her style, but it's like needle in the haystack. Like, oh my gosh, when I give it to her, I'll like show a photo or something because it's so gorgeous. But like, thank you for complimenting my fashion. A lot of my fashion is just like basics, but then I love those like bohemian kind of like really intricate, cool, different items that you don't see anywhere else because I have unique itis. Vicky Bonita says my nose is similar, Joan. What works on mine is just moisturizer. See, you guys are helping each other out. Stop it right now. What works on mine is just moisturizer, no primer. I don't use foundation on my nose, just leftover concealer from my sponge. That's a great tip. And that's a technique that I will try out myself. Thank you so much, Vicky, for sharing with us. You guys literally, like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I know people will say, like, my audience is the nicest audience. You guys are so genuinely chill. It is so amazing because I go anywhere on the internet these days and everyone is pissed off about everything. And I kind of am just like, like I can't even be there. I don't want a part of this, la, la, la. Like, I don't want that energy in my day. And for some reason, it just kind of has not come over here. And I thank you for that so deeply, you know? My gosh. All right, so I'm gonna go in now on the outer edge. I'm gonna take a BK Beauty 211. I'm gonna make sure that my brush is void of all product. My little handy guy right here. You can pick these up so cheap everywhere, Dollar Tree, etc. And now I'm just going to scream because I have a random brush hair right there. Okay, we're back in business. I'm just going to kind of pounce on that outer edge. Dab, 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 dab. I'm almost like grabbing product like on the side of the brush. Laying it down so that I can kind of have just like this area is getting color. And then I kind of tilt up and blend out that outer edge. I think everybody's getting hungry for lunch, right? Do you guys like 11 a.m.? I think maybe I should go like a little bit earlier. Sheila says, did you just say your mom's birthday is Halloween? Mine is too. It's the best birthday. Yes, Sheila, Halloween. Do you know what
Everyone parties on their birthday.
Yeah. Well, and I'm on Valentine's Day. Is that not weird?
Which is like the worst birthday.
Well, for who?
Well, I mean, it seems like it would be tough.
It kind of is. It kind of is because like you see everybody getting flowers and chocolates and you're like, oh man, what about me? In my previous life. Yeah, mom's born on Halloween. It's a pretty cool birthday. Happy almost birthday to you too, by the way, to Sheila. Okay, is that not the prettiest brown? Like, tell me I'm wrong. This is like, I have every brown shadow out there, but this has such a rich, like, mahogany burgundy undertone that it just works. You could use this as liner. I love using the cream, obviously, as like a really rich underpainting contour because of the way it blends out. But it's just like, this color is so good. Love it, love it, love it. Yes. Okay. And I want to go a little bit on the lid with some shimmer. Let's do it up a little bit with the shimmer that's in this new holiday palette from Hourglass. Just pop that right here. Bam, bam, bam. We are getting places. All right, I feel like I need a little bit of liner. I don't want to go crazy with the liner today, but I am gonna go in and I'm gonna start with a black line and then I'm gonna go over top of it with some eyeshadow. So it'll look a little harsh at first, but we'll get there. I'm gonna just take a little Anastasia. This is a retractable liner and just focus on the outer edge dominantly. Okay, we are in business. I'm gonna sharpen it up a little. I feel like I'm on a tightrope, man. Okay. I am gonna go in with lashes today. I want a line so it has something to cling to conceal the lashes, but I don't want a thick line. Okay. Julie. Tati, you taught me the best colors to bring out the green in my eyes. You taught me, oh, I think that duplicated. Well, I'm happy about that. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Julie, for being here. For everybody else, greens do really, really well. Gosh, greens can do well with a lot, but anything that has like an amethyst kind of burgundy is really gonna make them pop. And I love wearing purple shadows, and actually I am gonna go on top of the black with something that's a little more amethysty. Okay. James, you got any questions for me? I'm like holding my breath trying to do this liner.
I think I'm gonna do a poll.
Okay.
Let's see.
And once I get my makeup on, we'll get into the minis. I want to open one of those up. Oh, and I do have behind me, can you guys see those presents? I'm gonna unwrap those as well. They're from Tarte. And I'm pretty sure I know what they are. Well, I'm kind of sure. And I did want to do a giveaway for the Tati list. So if you're on the Tati list and you're here, someone will be getting a text message. They might not be in the chat right now, but my hope is that they will win and then they can go and see the moment where I'm like, this is what you win. Okay, so I need, hold please.
Ah, I misspelled.
You misspelled?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do that again.
So we're gonna go into these puppies in a little bit. I'm almost done with my makeup. You're almost there. Does this have a burgundy in it?
I asked people who they like when it's Poshmark or ThredUp.
And?
They're doing the poll right now.
No. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna go on top with a little bit of Color Chameleon and Bronzed Garnet from Charlotte Tilbury. Just on top of the black. Having the black underneath is gonna help this to be a little more rich. Kind of like whenever you use a duochrome, if you want it to really pop, then what you're gonna wanna do is put a black base underneath. It won't look black, but it's just gonna help everything to come through. Victoria says, watching since 2016, I have an idea for a patented product. Well, I don't know that you should be sharing it here. Relating to sun protection for skin, semi-permanent. Oh, you would love to share with me if interested.
Send it, please.
No.
Do not send it.
Yeah, I think once we open that gate, like, right?
Yeah, there's too much liability there.
Yeah.
We unfortunately can't take unsolicited pictures.
Yeah. I appreciate it, but yeah, please don't send.
We don't want to be in litigation again.
No, like, because that's the thing. I think that I'm so traumatized from that experience. 4+ years of just crazy litigation that I'm going to be very careful moving forward, you know? All right, that looked pretty. I like that. Okay, we are going to douse the face and dry it off with the Dyson. Oh, hey, the other super chat, now that I'm thinking about it, she wanted to know for frizzy hair what to do. A good serum can help frizzy hair. And as far as the Dyson Airwrap, honestly, it makes my hair a little bit frizzy too sometimes, which is why I don't always love using it. I have to be so in the mood for it, but I do love drying off my setting mist with it, which is really bougie, I know. But I have it and I found a way to love it and use it on the daily. So we are going to set the face with the little MAC Fix Plus. She's on the bare bones end of this one. I'm gonna get this all prepared and ready.
Sound. Someone's complaining that we don't have sound.
Oh, it's probably because of this. I am still here. I just gotta grab my thing. Okay. Took off part of my brow, yo. Okay, so that just like makes the skin look so good. And now I'm going to take a makeup elongator spray on top of it. And Kurt has a question.
3%.
3%. Yeah, 3%. Dominantly women here. But I welcome the men. It's all good. Okay. We're gonna go in. I just gotta do this. I'm sorry, guys. Whew. Okay, that is the secret sauce right there. It is the secret sauce to makeup not moving all day long. I kid you not. Yes. James Westbrook, I'm hearing myself echo. Sorry. All right, we need to fix the brow. The brow needs to be tended to. What do you guys want to see more first? Mini brands or the Tarte PR gifts? And James, you can tell me what's going off in the chat. I am going to go in with a little L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. My lashes are already curled. I'm going to try and keep it kind of light because I want to pop on some falsies. You guys know I'm still into the Ardell 421s. I just can't get away from them. It's just, they're what works for me. My lashes recently have decided to not hold a curl, which is super annoying. Okay. All right, that's enough. Bare bones. And hey, what was the outcome of Thread Up versus Posh?
70% by Poshmark better.
Okay. That's pretty significant. I need my 421s. All right, these are the lashes, you guys. 421s from Ardell, the Naked Lashes. It just does not get better than these. They are so good. They look incredible on everyone. And Color Bright says, have you been exploring more indie brands lately? Blend Bunny and Robert Welsh just collabed. You know, I have. There was a brand out of the UK that I did a little review on Schmick Schmock with. I love exploring indie brands. If you guys have recommendations, let me know. There's so many of them. And I am going to be filming right after this with, I think included, there's a few other indie brands as well. And Melanie, thank you. Thank you for being here. You're so sweet. Happy to have you be a part of this live, and I appreciate it. Was there another super chat that I missed? I'm going through. Okay. I am going to trim my lashes just a little bit. I like to take 2 or 3 knots off the outer edge with the 421s, and I just kind of break the lashes out of this package. You want to make sure you always get the glue off of your band. That is a critical, super important moment that a lot of people overlook.
Hey, Tati.
Yes.
Southernly Kate says that Brittany Lasser showed that same Dyson makeup tip on Instagram today and gave you credit for it.
I actually reposted her on IG last night.
Oh, okay.
She liked it, which was really cool. Yeah, I saw that. That was nice. I love it when people take my tips and they find them useful and share them, you know? It's kind of the point. All right, and that tip, that's one that I'm so proud of. People are so shocked by it. It's a combo of not just fanning off the setting spray, but using a low heat. You know, you don't want to scorch your face. You don't want to dry out your skin or burn your skin. Use a low heat setting. But the warmth just helps everything that's emollient and maybe any of the waxes, anything that needs to kind of meld together within your makeup. It helps it to just, it's so good. Someone was sharing with me that back in the day, movie stars were told to sit in like a steamy bathroom, and that's how they would set the makeup so it wouldn't like get ruined throughout the day. It would somehow, the heat would actually set the makeup, and that's how they did it back then. And I'm like, that's so cool, because like the heat trick is like, it really works. So try it out. Let me know what you guys think. All right, I'm using a velour glue that just does not take much time at all to dry. So you kind of want to work fast a little bit with this glue, but it's such a good one.
Someone asked if it's a new tube.
If the glue?
Yeah.
No, it's so old, it's a joke. I need to order more. I keep saying that and then I don't do it, but I literally, like, I'm almost out.
Hey, did you remove the little plastic band?
Yep. Okay. always have to super focus when I'm doing lashes. You want them to sit upright, so like the angle that you apply them is very important. I see a lot of people making the mistake of applying the lashes like closing the eye and having it downward, and that's just going to close off the eye. What you want to do is get them placed up as much as you possibly can so that your eye is very open. You know what I'm saying? You want the eye to be bigger and more opened up. I'm going to try and be quick about it because I don't want to be on here fussing with my lashes, which I typically do. Like I typically move them around a little bit and fuss a little bit, but we're going to try and just get this done because I want to open those packages behind me. And I just ruined that one.
Well, just randomly, I had the thought that wouldn't it be wild if someone had the hidden talent of being able to put on lashes while juggling?
Lashes while juggling? I cannot even imagine that.
I'm wondering who would be best equipped to take on that challenge. Someone that's an expert at putting on lashes or someone that's already an expert juggler. But I'm wondering if those can be hybridized.
I'm thinking no.
Deep thoughts with
I would
James.
actually like to see if someone can do it no mirror. Like, and have it look great, you know?
Put on lashes with no mirror or juggling with no mirror?
Lashes with no mirror.
Because I think they can do juggling with no mirror.
I think they can do juggling with no mirror. Okay. The focus is real. Yeah, I need a new lash glue so bad. This is kind of pitiful. It's like, it won't even, you guys, this like won't even shut. There's so much glue.
Who do you want it from?
Velour. I'll order it right after we're
I
done.
can order it right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And all right.
Lash adhesive white?
Yes, clear, please. Can you imagine? No. Whenever I do, see now this one looks better than the other one. Whenever I do lashes where it's black, I get that crap everywhere. I'm like, wow, you need to go back to makeup school. Like, what is going on? Do I dare even them out?
I am an expert orderer. I just ordered 2 bottles. It's done.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Just like that? See, this is like, I don't even know what procrastination craziness it is in my brain. I think everything takes like so much more stress and energy than it does. I'm like, oh, God, I'll order that later. I don't know why. Like, it's the weirdest thing, but I always do that. I have like ordering phobia or something. James needs a mic. I agree, right?
No.
You guys would probably just hear him like breathing heavy, like off screen then, or like, right?
Guys, this is the deal. When we did the first Schmick Schmock Live, I had a mic, and during those 8 hours, I probably had half a dozen hot mic moments.
This is true.
And yeah, and that's why I will not wear a mic again.
This is true. Do you know what my fear was with the Schmick Schmock Lives and the mic? They would turn the mic off, and I would run to the bathroom. And I'd be going to the bathroom like, I really, really hope this thing is actually turned off. It would just like stress me out because like you're doing live for 8 hours and like you have to go to the bathroom, right? Like you can't even eat, but I'm like running to the bathroom that wasn't even in the office, and I'm running to the bathroom and I'm just like, I hope this thing's off. Leslie says, have you tried the SkinCeuticals PTIOX? No, I haven't, but I keep hearing about it and I feel like I should. Like it's making me feel like I should. I need to adjust this one.
Hey, Beauty Bliss Barbie also had a super chat.
Okay, let me get in there.
Any tips for wedding day makeup?
Wedding day makeup?
Well, there's more questions.
You want long,
Tati.
wear everything. Yes.
There's more question. That's just the beginning of the question.
All right, Beauty Bliss Barbie, I like your name. Any tips for wedding day makeup? My daughter is getting married, 11/9, congrats. And I want to be sure her and my makeup is as perfect as possible all day. By the way, big fan for many years, love you to pieces. Thank you so much, that's so sweet. I would suggest really sandwiching the makeup, meaning find a primer, test drive it now, a long wear makeup extending primer, something that's going to be good for your skin type. If she has dry or oily skin, that's going to vary. I would say drier skin, go for more of a gripping, hydrating primer. Oily skin, go for a more mattifying, lock it all in primer. And you're gonna wanna use long wear products. That's the time to use, you know, your Estee Lauder Double Wear, your, I was gonna say Dior Air Flash, but they don't make it anymore. Even L'Oreal Infallible is very long wear. You wanna look for long wear in the name of the concealer, the foundation, the setting spray. You wanna make sure the liner's long wear. There are formulas out there that are specifically made to last from morning to night. Now, they are often more richly pigmented and they are heavier for a reason, but for a wedding day, that's gonna be your best bet. So I would suggest trying the products now and really testing what works. A great lock it all in setting spray is the L'Oreal 3-Second Infallible, or from One Size Beauty, their On Till Dawn, I think it's called, the aerosol spray. So play around with specifically primer, foundation, and setting spray and see the longevity that you can get out of it. Also, I would recommend for wedding day, don't do a foundation with SPF in it because that can have a flashback. And I would also avoid any setting powders that are that HD finely milled powder because that can have flashback as well. You want to test your products with flash photography because you probably will be taking a lot of photos. All right, I hope that helps and congrats. And now I'm gonna even out my lashes. We're gonna go back in and fuss. All right. All right, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right. That was actually like when I talked to James on the phone before I had met him. I was like, oh my gosh, he sounds like Matthew McConaughey. It's so hot. I really loved your accent, and you had it charged up. Like, you really had it charged up back in the beginning. Just gonna say.
Well.
And whenever you speak to someone from the South, it comes back, and I'm always like...
The thing is when we met, my mom was still alive, and I would speak to her every day, so I still
had that
was
accent.
corresponding with someone Southern.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, let me try to get this lash to behave. Da, 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 da. Anyone else feel like as they're aging that one eye shape is different than the other? Is that just me? I'm like going through this bizarre thing. You know what it is? I need to learn to sleep on my back. I've never had this issue before. It's effing weird. Okay. We're not gonna fuss too much. We're just gonna... I feel like fussing more. Oh God. Okay. All right, so do I have any other super chats? You say the first thing I see is Stacy Fletcher. Yes, my eyes are changing. It's the eyes. It's like, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's so maddening. Rhonda also. No, I find that too. Yeah, what is that where there's like one area that eyeshadow does not want to adhere to? I do have to say I'm back into using Painterly Paint Pot, and when I prime my eyes pre-eyeshadow, I don't have as much of an issue with that. This lash just wants to droop for some reason. I gotta fix it. I just have to. This is like what I was talking about with like not wanting to do makeup on live, because you guys are seeing exactly like how much I fuss with certain things. So third time's a charm. We're just gonna make it work. It's not a good lash day, but that's okay. You know what I randomly highly recommend? If you're someone like myself that's a little high stress and you're getting ready and you want to make it a more meditative, like relaxing experience, which is part of why I started doing makeup, because it was just the whole process was really like a way for me to calm down. I kid you not, listen to classical music while you are doing your makeup. It will change your life. it literally will just, it just does something. It just does something to calm your brain down, and you feel really like elegant while doing it. It's the weirdest thing, but it works. Okay. All right, a moment of silence for the third time's a charm. We're going in. Better. Better. I think that's a little bit better. It's still being weird. Whatever. Highly recommend the Bridgerton soundtrack. That's a good idea. She will never read comments, so that makes me more relieved. I can say anything because she will never see it, and it is kind of okay. JK, what are we talking about?
She was just trying to bait you into reading her comment.
It worked. I hope you're having a great day. Okay, Sasha Jackson, would love a hi from you. Been following for years. I hope you're having an amazing day, Sasha. Thank you for being here. Lindsay, you're listening to techno and doing your makeup? I would stress out. James would be listening to Nickelback, apparently.
No, I don't. I don't listen to Nickelback anymore. That's you.
That's, what is the shame? That's you. Okay, I'm going in with a little bit of bronze. We didn't do that. And then I am gonna open those gifts behind me. I actually really like the makeup today. The lashes are kind of ticking me right off, but it's okay.
And that's the funny thing, I'll share this. So most everyone knows that our son, Taylor, is a musician. And I don't know, he's like such a music snob. And his girlfriend is a gigantic Nickelback fan. So that just drives him crazy. Yeah.
She's also a Taylor Swift fan, which, amazing choice in music. Okay, we're gonna open these packages up now. You guys, it's holiday season. Let's get down with holiday PR. Okay, I am excited for this. So excited. Okay, here we are. Is there a giveaway going on with you guys right now? There's about to be. There is about to be. All right. This is PR from Tarte. And I already purchased a lot of their holiday makeup. Well, what is this? I have no idea. What is this? Literally, I have not watched anyone else open this up, so I don't know exactly what this is. But we're like about to find out. Flap back to the 20s. What? Okay, interesting. What is this? This is, I don't, okay. So here's the tea, you guys. I already have this. Anything that I already have, I want to give away to someone on the Tati list. Please don't be upset in the chat if you're not on the Tati list. Join, it is free. It is in the description of all of my videos on my page. Easy to join, and you know, I will be doing this moving forward. I don't know what YouTube's like limitations or like legalities of doing like just a giveaway from the chat. I have not looked into that, but I am able to give away to the Tati list at random. You are already on there and entered in all and every giveaway by joining. So that's the way I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna send a text to someone while we're on live. Yeah. Remember I told you last night I wanted to do that?
Yeah, but you didn't say that you wanted to do it online.
Yeah, can we do it online?
So I need to go into
just
Salesforce
randomly grab someone and be like, you won. And it will make their day.
I mean, I can, but that's a lot of pressure to get that done right now because
Okay.
I have to compare them to the SMS list.
Okay,
and make
okay,
sure that
okay.
they've opted in. Because,
Okay, so
like, I can
so
send an email very easy,
okay.
but picking one person
Okay,
doing
okay.
SMS.
Okay.
Here,
We're trying to figure this out.
We're gonna get too much information.
Okay, yeah, let's just like like it's secret sauce.
Okay, so this is the deal. Ordinarily, when we do a Tati list giveaway, we pick 100, 200, 300 winners, and we will go into Salesforce and we will just randomly select those people.
Yes.
And we'll get their addresses and we'll send everything out. And when we do the notifications, everybody that has a phone number, we send them an SMS, but then we get a report back from the SMS company that shows which numbers failed. And the numbers that fail, we send an email to. So it's like a multi-step process. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you don't have batteries.
Nope, it's not charged. Gosh darn it. I love this. Yeah, so that was kind of I was distracted. So we will pick a winner though, and we'll tighten up this process because I'm just, it's holiday. I'm going to be in the mood to give away more and more and more. And we do have other giveaways coming up that are already planned that are much bigger, like on a much bigger scale. What is this? A wig cap? Oh, and a wig. Oh my gosh. But why? But why? Why did they send me a wig? I mean, what is happening here? Can you imagine? Send this to my mom. She literally puts purple in her hair like this. I don't really understand the PR move here, but thank you, Tarte. I am going to put that other shadow palette in the giveaway as well. So we might have a couple that we're giving away. Lindsay, purple's your favorite color? Mine too. I love purple. Love, love purple. Put it on James. I don't think he'll let me. Oh my gosh. Reminds me of the wig Natalie Portman wore in Closer. Okay. Bronzer in the winter. Bronzer every day of my life. Bronzer always. My giveaways are international. The Tati list is international. The SMS is here in the States only. International gets notifications through email, but every time we do one of our big giveaways, we always make sure that there are international winners as well. I want you all to feel very involved and seen, and we do have a global audience, so that's important to me. Oh my gosh. Sandy says, hi, Tati Bean. Can you please find a dupe for, I don't know what that is. Love it, but it's 85. I'm going to take a photo of it. I don't know what Biro, oh, maybe Barretto? Are you thinking of? Biro English breakfast tea. No, it's Byroe, unless she spelled that. Take a photo. I'm going to look into it. I will investigate. I love finding dupes. I'll try and figure out what that is. Okay. And thank you for the super chat so much. My brain is like all the letters. I'm like, was it Barretto? Was it that? I'll look into it. I got a crown and other news. Let's hear it. Or, I mean, I'm going to just go ahead and say that I really feel like my head shape works for a crown. What do you think, James? I'm not hearing any response at all. It's making me very insecure. Hello. We have more eyeshadow, and I already have these shadows, so I'm gonna give them all away. This is the purple one, of course, so royal. And this one, oh my gosh, this particular palette in the holiday set, which their holiday set, you get 3 of the shadow palettes. They are marvelous this year. Usually shadows in holiday collections are a little lackluster, like the formula is just not as good as the main brand formula. and they're often just produced more inexpensively. So it's kind of like, you kind of know it's not going to be like the best, but these ones are shockingly good, like surprisingly good. I love. So, and I don't, what is, oh God. Okay, so, oh, well.
Ask if Jennifer
We are in
Everhart
full mood.
is in the chat.
Jennifer who?
Everhart. Is she in the
Jennifer Everhart, are you in the chat? If you're not, I will be letting you know to look at my live at the, what time mark are we at? We're doing a giveaway right now.
12:43.
12:43. What a good time too. 143. 12:43. You have won eyeshadows from Tarte. I'm
And-
giving you all 3
and-
palettes.
Check the email that you used to sign up to the Tati list and reply with your address there.
Yes. And I just saw another thing right here. Someone asking if I am still wearing Lily Silk. Yes. I just got some of their new stuff and I will be putting on a little fashion show for you guys soon. Vegan Getaway says, hi Tati, my partner and I just bought our holiday to Vegas and LA next April. We're coming from the UK. Any recommendations for must-dos in either place? Oh my gosh. Well, Vegas, I don't know as well as LA. I mean, LA, you want to go to Century City, you want to hit up the mall, you want to do some shopping on Rodeo and people watch. You can grab, lunch from many great little outdoor cafes there. Check out Creation Juice if you want to like go and do an acai bowl or like some really fresh juices. It's such an LA spot. And in Santa Monica, they have the actual cafe there that's really, really fun. Go to the beach, go to Malibu. And even like driving down to OC and seeing some of the beaches there is really nice as well. I hope you have the best time. I don't know what to do with this. And I feel like wearing this for the rest of the live, but I'm gonna stop. I, as a child, loved dress up. This would have been like the thing. Okay. What was the winner's name again? Let's shout her out one more time.
Jennifer Everhart.
Jennifer Everhart. I'm putting your palettes all in here for you. I hope that this makes your day and I hope you enjoy them and thank you for being on the Tati list.
And she's in Jackson County, Oregon.
All right. Shout out. We're going to be going for like another 10 minutes or so. And I am flirting with danger right now because I have 9% battery on my iPad. I'll switch to my phone if it cuts out. But yeah, this went really, really fast, you guys. Holy smokes. Wait, there was something else I wanted to do. Yes. Will you grab me one of the minis?
Yes.
I've made such a mess here. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I wanted to put on one of these too. You guys, Jane Iredale has new lip glazes that have rose oil, jojoba oil, nourishing, lightweight. They're supposedly non-sticky. I'm gonna try one out right now in the shade Au Naturel. I have been excited about these. And
look, check it out. You go like this.
Thank you.
Along this
He
line.
watches me struggle with these. Let's see what this is about. That is thin.
And there's this second layer.
That's the one that really gets me. The second layer. This is nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are also more on the natural side, organic side of the spectrum. Go ahead. Gluten-free, all that.
You're messing up my ASMR.
I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you. These are really pretty. I like them. There's so many colors to choose from. I really want to see how opaque this one is. Let's do it. Oh, that actually is very opaque. This is
ASMR.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna let James take over right now. James is such a dork, right? Oh my gosh, I am agreeing with you right now. Oh, he's getting mad.
It's a dupe.
It's a dupe, a duplicate.
Yeah.
Glazed donut, are they all? Here, I'm gonna crack into these. Okay, so
this one's
here's
glazed donut, so you got to do
that gloss. Let's just take a moment for the gloss though. Did that not just do everything and more? It is like super thin in texture. That was the shade Au Naturel. Let's swatch it really quickly and then I'll get back to the minis. That's the prettiest shade. That's like, honestly, so nice and thin in texture. Are we seeing this? That's nice. I like it. Okay. What's this one? This is Nectar. I got distracted. I just have to do this for a second. Nectar. Focus. Orangey. Not my shade, but really pretty. They do have a clear. They have kind of a bright purple. I don't know. I don't think that would look good on me. I think the Au Naturel is like my jam. But I'm shocked because sometimes you put on a gloss and you're like, it's just a gloss. Like, this is really beautiful. Kat says, hi Tati, I'm getting married in less than 3 weeks. Congrats. What are your top makeup tips, recommendations for more natural looking makeup? Ooh, okay, so that's an interesting one for wedding makeup. Usually it's like, go hard, long wear, get the coverage, get the color, because when you're doing photography and video, you want the makeup to show up. So sometimes you sacrificed a little bit of looking natural in real life for like the memory portion of it. But I would just say make sure that the skin is really hydrated and prepped in advance so that whatever you choose to use on the wedding day is sitting on the skin really beautifully and naturally. Go for more juicy formulas versus like the lock 'em down formulas, and go with tones that are found in the skin. Go with more of a rosy pink or red blush. I was watching this whole like color theory bit about how sometimes we can tend to go for more like bronzy, orangey, like plum blush tones, and when it's not found in the face itself naturally, it can actually look more like makeup than some of your brighter blushes. So like on a bride, I love a good bright blush. And then just go really natural with the eyes. Do a nice lining with brown, and I think you'll be all set. But congrats, that's amazing. Someone's at the vet waiting for their dog's treatment watching this. I hope your dog is okay. Okay, am I gonna try the Patrick Ta 2-pan glitters? I am. The price is a little up there, but I do wanna try them. Okay, this is cute. I don't have this one. I'm collecting for my little makeup themed Christmas village. So who's the dork now? Then we have, I did finally get a moon dust. I opened that up on my own. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. So this is a little halo glow, and it actually opens up like this. You have the applicator and everything, so itty bitty tiny. And oh, sweet. Is this Alpine Snow? This was my favorite nail shade for the longest time. Do we remember when I wore a white manicure like all the time? It was like rinse and repeat Alpine Snow from OPI. This is so cute. So, so cute. And this one opens up too. Isn't that adorable? Okay. And I still don't have the Naked palette though, which I'm hoping I get. I got another Moon Shadow. This is in Freebird, Urban Decay. Literally like opens up. It's so cute. Okay. Literally at Ulta, they're like, you can only purchase 5. Like, they're strict about it. So I'm doing my best to collect and do my theme village behind me. So stay tuned. I got 4 new, 1 duplicate, and that's that. And oh my gosh, Jay Smith, I'm wishing you the best and sending you so much love. Thank you for spending some of your time with me. I really hope your day goes well.
You had stacks.
Did I? Oh, from putting on the wig.
Yeah.
Hello. It's BYROE English Breakfast Tea Essence, and it's fab, but 85 bucks. That is a high price tag. So it's an essence. I'm gonna look into this. I'll look into the ingredients and do a little bit of a deep dive on it and get back to you. You're making a shadow box to look like Ulta storefront with your minis. That is super cute. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Did you see the one from Jay Smith, Chemo Day?
Yes, and I'm happy I can be any kind of a escape, and we're just wishing you the best.
Did you see the one from Kat that's getting married in 3 weeks?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I'm just catching up.
Bonnie says, why do influencers always seem to stick with the same brands? Hold on, I want to read the rest of your question. Whether luxury or affordable, I feel like there is so much good stuff out there, but it's rarely used. I do try to get my hands on as much indie product as possible. And I personally have always loved, like, I love the process of shopping for makeup. So I don't just rely on PR. But I do think that we tend to feel a little obligated with what people want, like what the hype is at the moment. When you have so many requests for a particular foundation or a new drugstore launch, you know, it is our job to really review and bring that information forward. But I hear you, and like I do try to pick up on as much indie product as I can, and you know, it is in rotation on my channel. Ooh, I just missed. Okay, Bedazzled Nails. Second time's a charm. Best smudge-free duochrome liner. You know, the Essence duochromes are very, very good. They're not expensive and they do lock down. If you like how the Stay and Play liners from Essence perform, I think you would be satisfied with their duochromes. I just put them in a dupes video, but Danessa Myricks duochrome is also gorgeous, like beautiful. So those would be the two. They're very different price points, but you can also go black, like do a black gel liner and then take, like, if you have any Natasha Denona palettes, her duochromes layer on top of gel liner really, really nicely. So you can go that route as well. Someone says, do you still have your dress from your Tati beauty premiere? The red, not red, it was like more like a burgundy. Yes, and it is shoved in a drawer because I had this wild idea. And this was back when like I had it in my brain that I was going to be doing launch parties all the time and we're just going to build a brand and we're going to do this. And like, I still want to do that. So like, hang tight. But I have the dress and I was like, it got all snagged up and like all the like tinsely metallic parts of it are all like threading out. And like, it's pretty just worn. But I was like, I could make like cute little throw pillows. Like I could make a pillowcase out of the fabric from the gown and then kind of forever have a little bit of that moment in time. That's how my brain works. So I have it in a drawer and I have not ever done it, but that is my intention with that particular dress. I loved that dress. Like literally, I can't think of another time, like not even on my wedding day, when I felt more beautiful than at that launch party. That was like the best night of my life. Like truly. Fantasizing about a volume 2. Hopefully there will be plenty of volumes. I just never, you know, never got going the way I'd hoped to, but I'm still alive and I still have it in me. Yeah, that dress was something else, right? And that was the first time in my life. It was like a backless dress and I was like taped up and like, it was like a whole moment. Like I never wore anything like that, but I felt so beautiful. Thank you guys that you like my throw pillow idea. Thank you so much to Tanya. I like that you guys are like enjoying me just being myself. It's, you know, I've always been myself, but I'm trying to show more of myself, I guess, is where I'm at. Michelle's still using her volume 1. I love that. All right, you guys, we're a few minutes out from lunchtime for me. Kaylee, your dog loves my videos. I love that. Also, you guys who watched the skincare fails video, if you have not given that a watch, I do not hold back. That is what I posted on Monday. If you would go give that a watch and a like and a comment. I don't feel like that one got fed through the algorithm as much as my makeup videos, but a lot of you guys want to know about skincare, so I did post that on Monday. And Michelle says, started watching you when I was living on my own for the first time in 2019. Thanks for helping me not be alone during that time. I love that so, so much because I so connect to just how connected you can feel watching someone online. Like I've been there, and like I personally hate, well, not anymore, but I used to hate being alone. Like I hated like an evening alone. And so I would find videos and whatever to kind of keep me company as well. Just even hearing someone's voice in the background would make me feel like less creeped out living on my own. And so I remember those days. That's so cool. I'm happy that I could keep you company. What time is it?
You got like 4 or 5 more minutes.
I am on a high wire with my battery has 4%. All right, you guys, I have a new perfume also on the way out. I'm gonna spray this on. Killian, Don't Be Shy. I've been wearing perfume almost every day, you guys. It's like making me so happy because I haven't been able to wear fragrance for the longest time. I think I'm healing. I think it's a good sign. I don't get like watery eyes, itchy nose, none of that. So I think that like my body is relaxing. At least that's kind of what I'm telling myself. We're back in a fragrance mode. Look at the side of this bottle. This is an expensive one, but like, oh God, it is so, so good. Oh, I know what I can show you guys. If you want to see the nail polish from Chanel Holiday, because I'm going to be doing a full Chanel Holiday throwdown WTF. I have 2 polishes to choose from, so I'm going to show you. Which one is it? Like, I went to Neiman's and I have been holiday shopping and also like wanted to do full on like WTF style holiday. Okay, let's maybe get, I have swatches on my hand still. This is dangerous. Danger zone. Okay, have you guys seen the Chanel Holiday Collection? It did stop me in my tracks. Like I was like, ooh, it's different. You will see why in a moment. Oh my gosh, did she give me the wrong? She gave me the wrong color. No. No. This is poop brown. It was like a sparkly metallic opalescent purple.
Oh no. I was so afraid of that happening.
Oh no. This looks like hot dog water.
Tati,
what is this?
Put it back in and we'll go trade it out.
Oh no.
But we need to check the rest.
It's called Spirituel. I'm not even joking. What is this? Do you guys like that color? Dirty hot dog? Like, I'm sorry, that's not holiday color. Okay, well, this is the holiday one. This is Storyteller. I can use this one. But the other one was like, this is basically black. The other one is like this gorgeous purple, reminds me of a shade I would wear way back when. Like, if I'm being honest, kind of reminds me of a throwback. Like, do we remember the brand NYC Cosmetics at the drugstore when I did Madness Monday? I used to talk about them all the time. And they had a particular purple polish that I loved. And this actually is purple, it's not black. Let's do one nail. And yeah, it just reminded me of that, but Chanel. But like, make it Chanel. And this is pretty. Okay. So that's not black, clearly purple plum. And if we were to do 2 coats, it would probably look more black. Let's see what happens right away. Da, 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 da. Expert nail painter. That's pretty. All right. I am sad about my polish situation, but so you guys don't get to pick. Well, actually you still can pick. Would you want to see like the metallic purple or this on my nails? This is actually quite chic. This is like, your nails can make a whole mood. Put on a blazer and you're a whole different energy. You know what I'm saying? Used to love Chanel nail polish, but always chipped off. I have not bought a Chanel nail polish in a really, really long time. So I'm curious to see how it compares to Mooncat, to Holo Taco, to some of my other polishes that I now love so, so much, to see if they improve their formula at all to keep up or if it chips. Like, I will give you the lowdown on it 100%. Yeah, for Halloween, it's perfect. Black always looks cool. It's like a black purple, which is like I love that. That's cool, right? I really love having my nails painted. Feel bare. All right, you guys. Yes, I know that Holo Taco is at Ulta. I'm so excited about that and really happy for Christine. It is past 1 o'clock, which means I am going to expire and go have lunch. So I thank you guys so much for being with me. We are gonna keep up with these get ready, themed out lives. I think this makes sense. And I did it the first time. It took me a hot minute to kind of settle into the application and talking at the same time, but I hope you learned a thing or two, a tip or trick, and just enjoyed yourself hanging out with me. I will have a new video for you tomorrow, so I hope to see you there in the comments. Other than that, go have a great day. I love you guys so much.
Are you going to kiss?
I am, but I'm waiting for you to be ready.
I am.
All right, bye you guys.